Hello YouTube world, Pretend Farmer here. Not a real farmer, just pretending. For those of you that watch our channel here on the Pretend Farm, you know that we had 2 hens go broody at the exact same time. Baby chicks hatched, exact same day, and we've been kind of following these chickens around throughout this week, taking different footage, seeing how they're going to interact with each other. Because Pretend Farmer was unsure whether the chicks were going to go separate ways with separate mommy chickens, or whether they were going to fight over them, or what was going to happen. Let's take a look and see how they're getting along.
Now, in case you're wondering, my 2 broody hens are a chocolate Orpington and an olive egger. So the Pretend Farmer has been very surprised to see that these 2 hens basically go together everywhere, and they just kind of share the responsibility of keeping these chicks warm. They don't really seem to distinguish which ones belong to either one of them, and the chicks certainly don't care. They just want a warm place to duck under. All in all, we ended up with 7 total chicks that hatched. And if you watch closely in this footage, you'll actually see the chicks trading back and forth between the 2 broody hens, which really goes to show you they don't care, and neither do the hens. They're just kind of doing their thing, and I guess since it happened at the same time, they're like, hey, let's just stick together. It makes things easier. And it's kind of cool because in a way, a broody hen gets very protective of her chicks. So if you think about it, these chicks have double protection, and they can kind of watch each other's backs, which they do. It seems like all my hens that go broody really love to take their chicks under the fence over onto the neighboring property. And I think the reason why is because it just kind of keeps them out of sight, out of mind from the rest of the flock. And they can kind of, I guess, feel like they can watch over their chicks a little bit better. They kind of like having the fence there as a perimeter from the rest of the chickens. And this is just kind of where the broodies prefer to hang out with their chicks. Now, I gotta say, my favorite chick is this little chalky gray looking one with the orange face. I've never seen a little baby chick like this before, but the colors just fascinate me. And I have no clue what it is, but I'm very curious to see what it turns out looking like. Now, here's where you're gonna really see those chicks trading back and forth between the 2 hens. Look there, did you see that? They all ran straight from one to the other, and now they're going back. They'll trade back and forth several times between the 2 broody mamas if you watch over the next minute or so. So I know the chicks are not partial to any one particular hen as being their dedicated mommy. And the hens, I don't think, honestly, are even smart enough to know which ones are theirs. I mean, if you think about it, you can buy store-bought chicks, which we have done. You can throw them under a broody hen, and she'll adopt them just as if they're hers because she doesn't know. And that trick only works after the first couple days of the hatch. Once they start to grow and mature, then they kind of have an idea of which ones belong to them. But up till that point, they really just don't know. And I mean, with 3 roosters, how would you know? I mean, they got all sorts of different daddies running around here, all these different colored chicks. It just kind of is what it is, and they're working together. Neither one of them's been aggressive or attacked the chicks. Sometimes broody hens will turn on them like that. Other times they'll just kind of abandon their mommy duties. They both seem to be very good broody hens. They've been very low drama. And, they're just kind of doing what needs to be done to raise these things. Gosh, would you just look at that? I'm telling you, that is going to grow up to be one majestic looking chicken. I just really pray that it's not a rooster, because I want to keep it so bad. Here again, you're going to see some more trading back and forth.
I'm really curious to see what we've got here in terms of some of these chicks, because a lot of them are color patterns I've never seen before, and I think they're going to end up turning out really cool. We'll keep you posted on their journey, and as always, happy farming out there.
Yeah.